Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. This is Ryan with Degenerate Passive Income. In today's video, we're going to be talking about the second part of our real estate portfolio. This is a property that we picked up in August of 2019, so it's about 2.5 years old now. We ended up hearing about this property from a realtor in town, a local realtor, and he had mentioned it might be for sale. So we went and looked at it and thought, well, I mean, if the money's right, okay, we'll look at it and see. And so we went and looked at it, and what it was a property that was in distress. There's 8 units, and only one was being rented, because what the problem was is all the units had forced air electric heat, and he was heating the 5-foot crawl space beneath both buildings, apartment buildings, with forced air heat as well, electric. And the average tenant was paying, when they were rented out, was paying $300 a month to heat 700 square foot one bedroom apartments, which is ridiculous. So that's why they weren't rented. And we thought, well, if we get in there, switch everything to natural gas furnaces, we'll pay the heat. Obviously, the rent's going to go up, improve the property, everything's going to go up. So, and it was, it needed some work. So we ended up buying it and going in there and reflooring, some painting, just fixing small plumbing things, putting in natural gas furnaces. There wasn't even natural gas to the building yet, so we had to go to the gas company. They put the gas right to the buildings for free because it was close. It was like a 40 foot from their service already, so we're going to be their customer forever. So, they did that for free, which was nice. It saved some money. And then we piped it all in and ran the pipes in and plumbed in the furnaces where the electric ones were, took those out, put the natural gas ones in, and it was done. So that was a big improvement. And, it took us about a month to do that, to do all that work. And we had it rented. We bought it in August of 19, and we had it all rented in full by the middle of September of 19. So I'll just take you around a quick tour of the property here. I'll show you the outside of the building. And after that, we'll go over the numbers. Okay, so there's the building. What it consists of is each building has two bedrooms and two one bedrooms in it. So I've got a total, for the two buildings, I've got 4 2 bedrooms and 4 one bedrooms. And then there's 12 garage stalls. So each apartment, there's 8 apartments total. Each apartment gets 1 garage stall, and then we use the rest out for storage of our own or storing our personal things over the winter, stuff like that. So it works out pretty good. We pay the natural gas to heat both buildings, and each apartment has its own water heater, so we don't have to pay the hot water. And each apartment is metered separately. So they have a meter in there that runs them about $70 a month for electricity, depends on how much you're running your air conditioner and stuff like that. The rental income is $6,000 a month for both buildings. And what it costs is to own it is about $1,500 a month in expenses between taxes, insurance, the natural gas, the electricity for the hallway lights, and the crawl space lights and sump pumps and stuff like that. And then I threw in $500 for repairs and maintenance, so $1,500. So I mean, it's $4,500 a month clear. So I mean, times 12, that's 54 grand a year. I mean, that's a pretty decent job off of one property. And like the previous video, I mean, that one was even more. So I mean, you get a couple properties and you can make some pretty good money in a year. That's not including your loan payment, if you have a loan on it. So, and that's we should talk about how we acquired it. So, like I said before, obviously the seller was upside down in it, and he wanted $350,000 for it. We ended up buying it for $280,000, which is $35,000 a door. Not so bad. But the good deal is the EDA in my town, the Economic Development Association, gave us a down payment to use as a down payment. Gave us $80,000 loan for 1% to use as the down payment at the bank. So really, it was nothing out of pocket. And the bank interest rate then was 4.25%. So we had $220,000 at 4.25% and $80,000 at 1%. So at the end of the day, I mean, it was a pretty good deal. And like I said, there was some work, that we had to do to get everything going and rented. Renting is not there's a high demand of housing where we're at. So renting it out, it's just getting ready to rent. That's the major work. And we've been full since, and it's been 2.5 years. We have really good tenants. They're happy. It's a nice, quiet neighborhood. Everyone likes it there. No one bothers anybody. It's been a really good property so far. So this video is just to show you that, there are deals out there, and there are financing deals. A person just has to look. We weren't even looking when we heard about this. And that's kind of how, we found our first one. We weren't even looking, and all of a sudden you hear like, oh, I heard this, and you go check it out and yeah, it is for sale. So, I mean, just keep your eyes and your ears peeled, guys. And, auction sites, newspapers, Zillow. I mean, anything can pop up. And that's how the people, who get these things real quick, as they see them and they're gone. And that's how we pretty much got this one. So there are still deals out there to be had. And especially deals at the bank. I mean, if you talk to your local bank, I mean, you should have funding ready before you even start looking. As far as, go to the bank and talk to them about, what do I need for a down payment on so and such amount of money? Get that taken care of so you're not scrambling if you find something. It needs to be like a 10-day close or something crazy like that. That should be done ahead of time so you're ready to go, right when you find the property and it's all set. I mean, and ask the city and ask, the SBA, is there anything in my area that are you guys, providing any kind of, low interest money for commercial housing, anything commercial or multifamily investing and things like that, because you just never know what's going to be out there for programs. And that's what you got to take advantage. I mean, 1% money, it's almost free. Yeah, I mean, it's pretty crazy to hear about 1% money, but that's what our down payment was. And it's been a good 2.5 years owning it. It's gone really well, and everyone likes it there, and we like our tenants, and it's been a good property. So everyone just, if you're looking for real estate, there are deals, check everywhere, and even before that, if you want to find something eventually, get the financing over with. Get the financing figured out. What am I qualified for? Are there any programs at SBA or EDA or the city? Do they get involved in any kind of programs? Check those things out. And when you get something locked down there, then you can start looking really hard. And if something comes up, you can just snap it up and it's done, and you're off to the races. So if you find any value in this video, smash the like button. Leave a comment below with any questions or comments about, hey, what do you think of this? Or what do you think of that? Or anything like that. Subscribe to the channel. It helps out the YouTube algorithm to get my video out to everyone on YouTube. And hit the notification bell, and we'll see you in the next one.